And these are the behaviours that are going to get you fast-tracked to the lake of fire. They are.
Man said fast track, you know. Fast track.
They are.
That lake.
Listen.
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. And we are back.
My man's eating, yeah.
I don't know why you had all the time in the world to eat, bruv. Do you want to do this lecture live on air?
You always lecture me.
Do you want to do this lecture?
What is new? What is new to my life? Yeah.
You would think you would know by now. Plan your time accordingly.
I'm hungry.
Plan your time accordingly. I'm not hungry. Musa, are you hungry? Did you eat before you come here? So what's your excuse? Have it on camera. Yeah, him eating. Yeah, eat that.
No. I'm eating. Man. It's life. It's life. That's what you do in life. Like, I'm eating my food in my mouth, and that's not really good.
It's just typical black people, man. You know what I mean? Look. They hide the Tupperware bowl behind the PC. What is that? This is why black people, black. I want no one tell me nothing. I'm looking in the camera. I'm telling you, I don't want no one telling me nothing. Right? You good? You finished? You hungry? Do you want to drink with that? You might as well. Let's all have a drink together, shall we?
I've got to drink it down, anyway.
Mister, give your water, man. Where's your water? Come on. Everybody have a drink. How you feeling, man? You feeling parched?
I'm getting there, man.
Look, come on, open.
My mum said
advertise in Highland Spring as well, man.
My mum said never eat with your food in your mouth, innit? I mean, never talk with food in your mouth.
Get the phrase right. Never speak with your mouth full. Jesus Christ.
Easy. Listen, I might be eating food.
Here we go. You're gone.
But I know when it's time when I need to correct that, and you need to
correct what? Jesus Christ.
Anyway.
You know when you do things like that, I'm just going to keep doing it more.
Yeah, I know you.
So why bother? You should have let the one slide and then carry on.
Because I've got a mouth and I can't control it sometimes when, you know.
You can't control it, you got food in it.
Listen, man. I need a moment.
Okay, look. Wiping your mouth on camera. Chicken all over the place.
You know what? This is life. It's life. You know, you eat. I
No.
You eat.
What I'm saying is manage your time. That's what I'm saying.
I was helping to set up.
Helping to set up what?
What? We've done the backdrop and all that.
What? The one thing.
Carried the bag upstairs.
Oh. You know what?
Yes.
Anyway, it's hot, man. It's just us two again to this week. It's real out here, man.
It is real, man. And yeah, man, I feel good, man. I feel good right now. I feel very
summer,
good.
Man.
I feel
love
hot,
summer.
Though. I feel like really hot. I got bitten, you know, as well by some I don't know, some insect the other day, and it was like a tiny little dot. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I put like, you know, that afterbite.
It got bigger.
Afterbite from Superdrug, $4.95. It's really good, but yeah, it just started getting massive and all sorts. I don't know what's going on here. It's like a big hump.
Yeah, you might have got stung.
But even like when, you know, obviously like, you know, the vid. Yeah. You know, in the days of the vid, people stopped shaking hands, innit? And now we're doing fist pumps and all that. And
everybody's shaking my hand.
Well,
now.
Shaking hands come back, but obviously that's kind of like still trickled over where people still afraid to, you know.
The thing is, right, it gets me because it's like people are still afraid to hug and touch hands.
I'll do a little tap on the back. But you're
like,
still touching each other, innit?
me.
Because you're told not to touch and you're still touching. You're still fist pumping and,
People are so stupid.
It's either it's real or it's not, really and truly. It's either it's the flu or it's not the flu. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is big up all you lot that ran out and got your vaccines, innit? Big yourselves, you know what? Give yourselves a round of applause, man. Right. It's real.
Where's the wah?
Oh, this one.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
Just big yourselves up, Like I said, it's on the rise. You don't want a problem with these guys, isn't it? It's what it is, man.
I mean, you would have thought after the second, at least time, you would have. There's people still going to the centres. Like that's probably
getting jabs.
Yeah, every month.
Yeah,
every month. That's mad.
But now they say monkeypox. You know what gets me? I think we spoke about this in the car. It's like every new virus seems to affect black people first. Like it's deadly to us first.
Yeah,
and
how
then
is
it's
that?
like
I don't know. How is that though?
I don't know. Like now there's monkeypox and it's like, black people, you gotta stay away from that because you're the most prone to get it. Okay.
You are like the closest colour to monkeys anyway.
I wasn't alluding to that, but now you mentioned it. Like, why not? Let's just go down that road, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's just crazy, man.
It makes sense,
Them sly racial things, man, that you can't do nothing about either. You just can't do nothing about it. It's just like, because they're doing it in a sincere way. So you're just like, I know you're being racist, but I can't even get you on this, man. I can't. I just, yeah.
It's out there, John. It's out there. Huh? It's real. It's not side effects from any jabs.
I love it when a white person is trying to like describe a black person to you, like when something happens, because they pause.
It's not even like it's hurtful. No, it's not. It's what's the word I'm trying to find? It's like cringy. It's like
because it's like they're looking at you and they're saying,
"I'm not. Just get on with it."
Like they'll be like, "Let's put an example." Okay. I'm going to take an example here. So it's like, so my daughter, she's, she's seeing a black guy. Okay, carry on with the story. And they're looking at you like,
should I have said that? What's he going to do? Is he going to stab me?
Like,
what's going to happen now?
So she's seeing a black
person. It's all right. It's all right. You can say it. It's all right. Just describe
just say it.
Yeah, just say it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Furthermore, you don't even need to say it. Just say she's seeing someone in it. Like, why do we need to get into the colour? What does it matter? He's still a man. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Like, I don't understand, like, especially when on that particular subject, I don't understand why people feel the need to say, like, because when someone says, oh, my daughter's dating, she's seeing a guy, there's no reference to colour. So automatically in my head, it must be a white guy then. Yeah. Because when it's not a white guy, they make reference to who they're seeing. Yeah. Oh, my daughter's seeing a black person. Okay. What do you want me to do with that? Have you not seen,
life goes on.
Have you not seen Blacks? There's a lot of white girls getting pumped.
That's a bit.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, it's nothing new. So, like, stop making it feel so like just difficult. Just say it, man.
I remember my first encounter when I was when I used to work in Curry's, and people come up and they'll say, "Oh, this guy served me." I'll say, "Oh, do you know who it was?" Well, yeah,
the tall one.
he had hair like
that twisty stuff.
It was a bit like yours.
Dreadlocks.
It wasn't like it was a bit dry.
It's when they mix up dreadlocks with blacks.
Was he black? Yes, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. What do you mean you're sorry? You can say it.
It's fine. He's been black for years now.
I'm not going to get offended. I mean, I know the real colour is brown. It's not really black. But we're classified as black, and that's what society classes us as.
Well,
so
that's another thing. It's like, Yeah.
Well, I could say we're really Hebrew, but no, that's a whole different show. We've had many of them already.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But you see, we just got straight into racial, just like that, just off the cuff, man.
And I was just talking about my.
I know we're just fucked up.
Fist pumping, man.
It's crazy.
People been like fist pumping like the whole day.
Yep.
And I keep going with this one, and it keeps hurting. And then there was one. I went into a shopping center today, and there was a big security guard, like massive, like. And I know the guy, and these fists are like huge, and he just went like that, and it was just like, oh, why did I do that, man? Why did I? Because I've been trying to put out my left hand, and he went like that, and all I felt was like it would just start fobbing. I was like, oh, long. Oh, and he was like, oh, you right, man? I said, yeah, bro, I'm good, man. Why would you do that? But I can't even say that because you don't even know, like, that you cause this pain. Like, you know what I mean? Why are you so big? Why are your fists so big, man? What's wrong with you? Ow!
I hate them ones, man. I hate them ones. A guy's big, and they say safe to you, and when they take out their hand to say safe to you, it just looks like a fucking rock. Yeah. You're looking at. I'm a tall guy, so to make my hands look small, that's real. Like that's some real next level shit.
Big.
Remember one guy fist, I'm like, rah. Made my hands look like women hands, man.
What about the ones where people come up to you and you do the high five, where you slap, and it just makes a big noise, like, and like people like, chill out, relax. I don't know.
Man, bruv, it all happens when we're off again. We've got quite a few topics to get through today, man. Yeah.
Good, man.
Like,
I'm ready, man.
It all happened when we're just gonna go through them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
We're gonna start really sketchy and go on really light. Just before we go on that, I am a Beehive member now. Bayhive, whatever they want to call it. I am a member, and we're going to address that further down the line because I want to pick a fight with the Beehive.
You're going to pick a fight with the Beehive, but you're a Beehive member. Yeah. That don't make no sense.
No, it does. You'll understand when I get there.
All right, okay.
Because they like to go for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But they're not dealing with this situation properly. The way considering it's my favourite song as well, off her new album.
I heard a little bit about it, but
the spastic thing, it's come up again.
Okay, all right.
Right. But we're gonna get that to
No, she's not my favourite person, right?
Yeah, I know why because of all this, she's a gatekeeper, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But the album's banging. Like, it is. But then again, see, with me, and this is another thing I've noticed about me now. I like the music that I like is more, well, I've always liked house and I've always liked dance. Always liked it. But I've never really been like, hip hop is my go-to and R&B. R&B is always, it will always be number one.
Yeah.
Hip hop, I love it. But like I said in past episodes, I'm just struggling a little bit with the words now. Yeah. I think it's an age thing.
Yeah.
And I can't, it's one of them ones where I'm struggling, but I can't really do nothing about it.
Are you talking about old school or are you talking about what's out now?
No, I don't listen to any new hip hop. Okay. Like, if I listen to new hip hop, it has to be a good song. A really good song. I don't like drill. I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
I mean, the newest kind of hip hop I listen to now is Griselda, which is more or less a modern day Wu-Tang. Griselda. They're like Benny the Butcher, Conway the Machine, West Side Gun. They're like a modern day Wu-Tang.
See, that's how you know I'm out of sync.
There you go.
Completely.
This is what I'm saying. And I don't listen to them that much either.
Yeah.
But they are kind of, they're not woo-woo, but they're like this, they're like this kind of era version of Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Smaller version as well. It's only 3 members. But they're all right. They're all right. But
they're American?
They're American.
Okay.
But I like that Beyonce album, bringing it back to her. I like that album. It's dancey, disco, housey kind of music.
Yeah.
And it's just that repetitive beat where they're not really saying anything. It's just dance, have a good time.
Yeah.
And that's the level I'm on right now. It's just, I don't want to hear anything too deep.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear, bang, bang, shoot 'em up. I don't want to hear that. I'm not interested in that, man. Just let me something I can put on around the house and I can just tidy up.
You don't want to hear, a man cheated on her and she's about to kill someone.
This is the thing. It's crazy because I've never really liked her. Beyonce's undoubtedly. You know what? Fuck it, we're on it now. I'm going to tell you my.
No, let's leave it. Yeah, man,
and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
Right. But I'll clear up this point. Beyonce albums have never really been my thing. I recognize what she is and who she is.
Yeah.
And I put her up there. Furthermore, she's not really in my. I don't think she's even in my top 10 for R&B singers. I mean, if we're going to go straight off on just pure talent, then she'll be in my top 10. She'll be in my top 5. But because I don't really listen to her that much, to be honest, this album...
I think Solange's first album was better than her
No,
albums.
what first album are you talking about? Which one?
I can't remember.
The one she released, what?
The first album she brought out.
No, there's a first album. Which one are you talking about? You're talking about the one where she's talking about she's a bit more woke? That album.
I don't know, man. I can't remember. All I know is that I just thought that her album was better than Beyonce's.
How long ago?
This is back in the day, though.
Back in the day.
Over 10 years.
Okay, all right. Maybe it's not the one. No, Solange's last album she put out, it shits on anything Beyonce did.
Yeah. Oh, that one. I remember that one.
That one was just
100%.
amazing.
100%. But even her first one, whatever that's the first one that I can remember, must have been around about...
When she had that song with Little Romeo.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that album there, she murked it, man.
Beyonce's good. She's undoubtedly good.
Apparently, Solange is meant to be... this is just a conspiracy theorist, but Solange is meant to be Beyonce's daughter. That's what's out there.
Nah, I don't.
Yeah. So apparently Beyonce had her really young, and they hid it like, and I'm talking about like young, like probably like 13, 14, and they hid it. And then obviously she's just, she's on the come up.
Stay off the internet.
Man. No. This is something I saw years ago. This is not something now.
I don't believe
But this is something I saw years ago.
All right.
I'm not saying it's true.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it.
But why are you putting it out there?
Because
you have a platform,
there's
bro.
There's someone out here. Listen. There's someone out here that's gonna listen to this show and be like, oh yeah, actually I've heard that as well.
You have a platform.
Why didn't you say that?
You have a platform. Be responsible. You have a platform.
Beyonce should be responsible.
I'm a Bayhive, bruv. Don't mess with me now. They need me on their team right now.
What's she doing in her concerts, man? Why are people coming out weird?
What's she doing, man?
People come out weird.
I didn't come out weird when I was listening to her.
She does all that demon stuff, man.
I don't want to hear that. They all do it.
Sasha Fierce, this demon.
Sasha's chug, man.
Anyway, let's go to the top. Let's come back to it.
Right, we're going to go to the topic. Right, let's quickly introduce. My name's John Alexander. You know what this is. I am him. Let's get it.
All praises to the Most High, Yahuwah, the Most High. All praises. All praises to his son, Yahushua Hamashiach, and blessed by the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. I'm Chris Samuels. I'm here to pod. Let's get it.
Okay. That's the wrong button, man. Damn, it's crazy. So, we're going to talk about Thomas Partey.
Yeah, we need to talk about him.
Now, for those that don't know, there's been a few messages circling around from a...
Sean Tay.
Is that...
Yeah.
Say it, bruv. Tell us, man. You know more than me.
Nah, well, I'm just seeing what's been going on in it. But obviously, there's a girl that's come out. She said that he's raped her. Apparently, when she was sleeping, or one, she woke up and he's put, he's put his parts in front of her His name's Thomas Partey.
Why are we laughing?
No.
Continue, bruv.
Right, I didn't
So basically, basically, were they together?
From what the messages looked like, they were together.
Okay, so
whether he thought that they're together is probably two different things, because I think that he's kind of treated her like a side chick from his actions. That's not how you treat someone that you're with.
The problem is, right?
Because there were messages that he's saying to her, like bringing. He wants her to bring her girls on holiday for his boys.
Yeah.
And he's saying, like, make sure that they're only there to have sex. And she's saying, I don't roll with those sort of girls, kind of thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So, what has she been? To him, what is she? If you're gonna say, you ain't gonna say that to your missus, are you?
No.
Anyway, you ain't gonna say, my boys wanna link up, and if it's only like a sex thing, then yeah. You ain't gonna say that.
See, now this is such a fine line, and I'm gonna walk it. I think I'm gonna jump out the window on this one, man.
Go on.
I just first and foremost, let me start with what Thomas Partey did. I don't agree with.
Yeah,
100 categorically, 100% do not agree with. However, there needs to be some accountability on the woman's part. Now, what I mean by that is you're getting money spent on you. You're going places. You're messaging. You clearly had a relationship, because the messages seem to be like you had some sort of relationship. You took money and you signed a non-disclosure.
Yeah.
Right? Now, on Thomas Partey's part, him making her sign an NDA means basically he's guilty.
Yeah.
So he just gave her hush money.
Yeah.
And clearly she thought that wasn't enough, even though she signed it.
Yeah.
Now she's tell all, but nobody's listening because it happened abroad, and the
law doesn't.
The law don't apply here for her.
Yeah.
Young women, when you go for footballers, understand one thing. Now, I was talking to my missus about this literally yesterday, because we was watching All or Nothing.
Yeah.
And
she was watching it with you.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. She enjoyed it, because she was like, you see how they grow up, basically.
Yeah.
Now, let's take a lot of these footballers. They're filtered into these clubs from 8 years old.
Yeah.
So the only person effectively that tells them no is their coach. Everyone else around them are yes people.
Yeah.
That is it.
Especially their friends.
The only person that they respect is the coach. Right? Because the coach can mess with their livelihood.
Yeah.
They eat, sleep, breathe football. Problem is, you're now going after these kind of guys, which is fine. Go after them. But you now have to understand that they look at you as an object.
Yeah, yeah.
That is it. They don't look at you as, and you can say, oh, well, what about the ones that got married? Well, we can take an example. We can take Rooney. He was with his long-time partner, but he's out here banging grannies. We take David Beckham, who just remained silent the whole time, but we know.
Yeah,
we know.
We know.
Right? Gary Lineker, Ryan Giggs, we know. Right? My thing is, now again, I'm gonna say again, Thomas Partey, if he did do it, because it's all allegedly, right? We don't know. No one's been, she's got damning proof, but you know what I mean. No one's been taken to a court of law, so it's all alleged as far as I'm concerned, right? However, these girls, they pray these footballers, and then when they don't get what they want, this happens.
Yeah.
Right? These guys do not answer to anyone but the coach. So therefore, this is something for women to take. And I say women, it's not really women, it's young girls. Right? They're young girls. They're like in their 20s. It's not women. Any woman in their right mind's going to look at these footballers and think, idiot.
Yeah.
Right? These guys, you're going after these guys. You're not even a full-fledged woman yourself yet. You don't understand the world. These guys will run all over you. Mm-hmm. They have money. And he didn't even give her a lot. I think he gave her like 150,000.
Yeah.
That's nothing. To him. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's loose change.
You're a Premier League player.
That's probably a week's salary.
If that, I think it's on 250 a week.
For real?
We paid him a lot of money. Arsenal did. So it's like,
that's why he's still playing him.
And I know. Well, why would I not play him? This is another thing. Like, he's one of our best players. It's not my concern. Like, it's not. Like, this is where accountability needs to start happening here. It's like, I have daughters, bruv. My eldest 19, right? She needs to understand certain things. Don't get me wrong. She came and told me this. I'm looking for party. End of. But best believe behind closed doors, I'm saying, what the fuck did you think he was thinking?
Yeah.
You're spending all this money and you're not putting out. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Is it disgusting? Yeah, it is. But this is what these footballers are.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why no one understands this. When you look at these documentaries, they are just bred. When one of the other guys signed for the club, this guy sat him down. Anything you need, you let me know.
Yeah.
I'll sort it out. You ain't got to think. What is that?
It's a different lifestyle, man.
This is what I'm saying.
Different life, different world. And it's like what you said, man. Look, everyone around them says yes. They go into a club. They can get anything they want. If they want to sit in a VIP and girls are brought over to them.
Now, if they pick a girl, they take her on holiday. You're on this yacht. You're drinking and eating. So what? You're not. You think this is a transaction where you completely get everything and he gets nothing?
Of course, he's going to want something.
Well, there you go. And
especially if it's not really a relationship. That was not a relationship. I don't care what, for her, yes, it probably was a relationship.
Then she should have been in the game.
Yeah, but this is the problem with young girls. This is the problem. This is the issue.
Problem.
This is how things. This is how it changes. It changes a young woman, and this is where the next guy is going to get the brunt.
He's going to get burnt. But then equally, it's a humbling experience for them because they're not who they think they are. And I mean that by, you think you've entered a certain caliber. No, you're just a bit of time waste till the season starts.
Yeah, I mean
that is what it is.
The bad thing about it, though, at the end of it, is she got a lot of abuse. And see, I find death threats as well.
The death threats, no.
That's just going too far.
That's going too far. The abuse, I mean, you leave yourself open on social media. You signed a non-disclosure, so at some point you were happy with that.
I think social media got locked off.
And I think she was saying about she felt suicidal or something.
Yeah.
That's all bad, right? And I'm not. But my thing is now, there's too many stories, right? There's too many of this situation. And at the end of the day now, when is accountability going to rear its head here?
Yeah.
Right? When are you going to sit there and think, well, hang on a minute, this happened to X, Y, Z, right? So let me just approach this with caution. And if the guy he's sending her text is saying, oh yeah, listen, give me some of your friends, innit? Like, so we can do that. You know what he's on. So at that point, you need to make a decision here. Now, you know, everyone's going to say, oh, but you're justifying he tried to rape her. Okay, right? I'm not justifying that at all. What I'm saying is now, he's completely disgusting, right? But there needs to be accountability on the woman's side. She's not even a woman. She's barely a woman, bruv.
Young girl.
Young lady.
Young lady.
I refuse to call her a woman because a woman in their right mind wouldn't be caught in that situation.
Remember when, who did we see? We saw Kanu.
Yes.
In Brixton.
Oh yes,
one night.
Yeah, I remember.
And him and his friend were trying to move to these women.
Yep.
And they weren't having it.
Yeah, because they know.
And he was saying who he was. He's a top Premier League player. Earns this amount. He was trying to say everything under the sun. The women were not having it.
Exactly.
They didn't care.
Because they know, they can see it, what it is through and through.
And that I respect that. And we were young back then. We were young.
I think they were on us, to be honest with you, but that's another story. I was that young. But anyway. But what I'm saying is, it's like I said, I look at things at such a completely different angle. And it's just crazy because I look at it as if my eldest was in that situation, whatever I do outside and whatever everybody else sees, trust me, she's had a bollocking from me.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying to her, how the fuck have you found yourself in this situation?
Yeah.
How? What, you think everything's for free and there's going to be nothing? People are going to say, oh, but you shouldn't have forced it on her. Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't have. However, she shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. Yeah. From the minute he sent them texts to her of saying, bring your friends because I want to blah, blah, blah. You know what this is.
100%.
Now, if you continue to, I'm just going to go and sleep where he is, then it is where it is. Sorry. That's how I feel on it. I'm just tired of hearing the same rubbish now.
Yeah.
Right? I feel sorry that she feels like, I hope she ain't done nothing to herself. You know what I mean? I feel sorry for her in that sense, but you signed the NDA. Clearly you didn't get the money you want or something else. There must have been something else for her to speak.
I think she felt that she took it to the Met, I think.
Yeah.
And she felt that she had a good case, even though it was abroad. And I think it was from when they said that there's nothing that they can do because it's abroad. I think that's when she felt, you know what? I don't care about the money now. I don't care.
But she's got the money now.
I'm gonna. She said that, look, they can sue her. They could take the money and that.
But him suing her would admit it.
Obviously, well, yeah.
So he has to take the L on that and say, in these situations.
Well, she's been locked off now. She ain't, I don't think her Twitter that she put up is not active, or it's blocked, or I don't know. It's just there's no, you can't click on it now. There's no activity going on. So, and I think she said something, but
yeah, she said something cryptic, didn't she? Some cryptic shit, man.
They might take her off or something like that. So I don't know what's happened there. Arteta's worked his magic, maybe.
Nah, I'll tell you how that conversation went down. I'll tell you exactly how that went down. It was a simple thing. What happened? Are you involved? They had their legal team.
Yeah.
Arsenal would have sent their legal team to him.
Yeah, because I think she wrote to the FA. I think she was speaking to the FA.
Yeah.
She's tried to speak to Arsenal as well.
Yeah, they're protecting their asset. Yeah. How much did we pay for him? 50 million?
That's what she said. She said they're protecting
their asset.
They're
rightly so. Rightly so. Yes, I'm an Arsenal fan, but rightly so. Like, at the end of the day, you could look at this two ways, right? You could look at it, maybe she felt she didn't get enough money, right? And maybe she thought, nah, fuck this. I'm going to take this further. Everybody else is doing it. And you're the one that now the door's getting shut on.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the first of many. And this is the thing. It's like you pursue these guys, but understand that they don't have no people skills.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, you know, you're in a bubble. If I'm with you 24/7, bruv, me and you.
Yeah.
24/7. And we got, I don't know, only one person we answer to. Yeah. Let's say we got a coach. Let's say we answer to Musa. Musa's the coach. So I only respect Musa's word. That is it.
Yeah.
From the age of 8 right up until 24, 25.
Yeah.
And then you let me loose on the world for a night out.
Well, not really a man, are you?
You know, you have no people skills because you've been institutionalized.
And boys, we develop later than women.
This is what I'm saying,
or
and
men
this is why
later.
And now
a lot later.
It's like, this is why I think football clubs should have civilians, and I mean civilians, i.e. not football people, just someone to advise them how to behave around women when you go out.
Yeah.
Outside of the institute. I think they should employ someone, because I was having this conversation with my missus yesterday. It was like, I think if they had someone in, this wouldn't happen. Because I know Ferguson back in the day used to push people to get married.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right way either.
Yeah.
Because my thing is...
Well, look at Beckham and got married.
It's not even Beckham. Take Rooney. He married his... he was with her from, like, school days.
Yeah.
Right? He married her, but he stepped out on her countless of times.
Even
now...
With a nan.
And there, to me, that says there's something missing in him in terms of a mother figure. Because if you keep going to older women, it's not like, it's a bit weird. It's kind of like, well, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Normally, it's the other way. You go for the same age or a bit younger. But you've gone for older women that are close to your mum's age.
Specifically.
It's crazy, bruv. And this is what I'm saying.
It's always a bit weird anyway.
You push them to marriage. I think you advise them, listen, have fun. But you have like a woman working there and a man, a civilian, that has nothing to do with football. They have a lesson, an hour, 2 days a week, people skills.
Yeah.
Learn how to behave properly.
Yeah.
I know it sounds so dumb what I'm saying, but trust me, that there would stem all of this behavior issues we have with footballers.
But do you think that with the money that they've got, that's really going to work? Because
the club done it, yeah. It has to come from the club. It can't be, so the club would have to, because even watching All or Nothing, the Tottenham and the Arsenal one, like, they're very much, they're just weird. Like, you know, they interact in the canteen and talk stupid stuff. And it's like, if you hear some of the conversation. I went to
Marks and Spencer's the other day.
The other one, what's it? Who was it? Lacazette. He was saying, I went to IKEA. I'm like, mate, you're a millionaire. What the fuck you doing in IKEA? Like, what are you doing there? Who builds that shit? You build it?
Yeah, but they're really like saying, I lowered my levels. I went into IKEA.
Listen, I don't like going in IKEA myself.
I don't like IKEA either. I don't know what episode it was, but listen back.
We talk about that.
Boycott IKEA.
What I'm saying to
Fund
you
them.
It's like...
Worst customer service ever.
She was all right with me, man. But I told you, man, you know what you had to do. You didn't do it.
Yeah, well... Potato.
What I'm saying to you is they are, you know what? To get an understanding of what I'm saying, listeners, you need to watch the documentary. Watch the Tottenham one or the Arsenal one. Or watch any of the All of Nothings ones on Amazon.
Watch the Arsenal one, because Mourinho's in the Tottenham one and Mourinho's just...
But even that, it's like, you look at these footballers, you're like, wow. Like, outside of the pitch, you lot are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like,
do you know what? I give it to, actually, like saying that, my missus' brother, he recently, he's gone to another club. He grew up playing for Chelsea.
Yeah.
So he's professional. He's 21 years old. he's settled down. He's got his missus. He's bought a yard. He's bought 2. So he's renting one out, and he's got his head strong. Like he's headstrong. He's actually very down to earth. Yeah, and that's very rare. Yeah, that you get that. Even his age as well. He's a lot more mature for his age, and who he's settled down with, very mature as well, and they complement each other, and they're building small businesses together. Yeah, very rarely you get that, but that's probably come from his parents. So his dad is obviously taking him to, like, you know, when he had his football, when he was growing up playing football, took him to Chelsea, took him watch all these games, and you know, and he's, you know, they've got good stability in that family. Yeah, but very rarely you get that.
You do.
But I just wanted to shout him out, because just thinking of that, it can work.
That's 1 in a million.
Yeah.
Look at the top ones though, bro.
This is the thing. This is what I was going to ask, because do you really think it's going to work with the education, especially if you've got top players who are banging in goals week in week? Say you got a striker scores 50 goals a season, yeah, and then you've got that education, but when he goes out, he's a bit of an idiot.
Well, if you educate them to the point of, you almost scaremonger them, because then you show them what could happen.
But then is that manager really going to drop that player? Because outside of, you know...
Look at Mason Greenwood. Where is he now?
Yeah, but that went public.
This is what I'm saying.
They knew about it, though.
If you scare them...
Yeah.
So he's a classic example. You could say, right, XYZ happens, and this is you in the next couple of years, Mason Greenwood.
Well, I think there was an incident before that happened. Not the England one. Yeah. But there was an incident before that happened with Mason Greenwood. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said that there was an incident or something like that with a player. Apparently it was meant to be him. And then just because this one went out public now, that's where they've drawn the line. But before then, they knew about certain things that was happening.
Yeah, they cover it up.
And they covered it.
Because it's the assets. But what I'm saying is, you can stop this with education.
Why can't something happen with Scott McTominay, man?
Look, bruv.
Scottman's monstrosity. Why does he have to keep playing football?
Listen, forget that.
Sorry.
I just think with an education from the club, and it's amazing that I'm even saying this, but it's like, if you're going to protect your asset, this is how you protect them as well. Yeah. An hour a week. Because all they do is go training and go home. They're not really socialising. Yeah. They don't know how.
A lot of them play PlayStation, things like that, video games. They're still young, though. The mentality's still young.
Like even down to Aubameyang, when he showed up to training, my man's all in gold.
I don't know what that was about.
Bruv, you're nearly 30. That's what I think he is 30. But this is the mentality. Yeah. And he's got kids.
That's crazy. I saw it, like, 2.
Yeah, and it's like, and then I realised sitting there, I was like, these people don't understand. Everyone can say, oh, but not all footballers do it. Yeah, you're right. Not all. Right? I understand that.
I think N'Golo Kante shows up. He drives a Mini, I think.
Yeah, but he's from very humble beginnings, and he gets it.
Love that guy.
You get certain people that just get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm lucky to be here.
Yeah.
But he comes from super humble beginnings.
Yeah.
That's why
he's just a likable person. And it doesn't matter what team he plays for. Yeah. He could play for Liverpool. Yeah. I still love that guy, man.
Because he's the perfect example of how you should be.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. I mean, thoughts and prayers if she's all right, whatever her name. What's her name?
Shantae.
Thoughts and prayers go out to her. Thomas Partey, if you did do it, you're a scumbag, but you play for my club, so...
It's still a scumbag.
I'm not going to say much on it.
Listen, And Sean Tay, if you're listening to the show, like if you want to call in and have a voice because you've been cut off.
Well, yeah, you're welcome to do it. Yeah. But it's that'll be a good show.
Yeah,
it'll be good to listen to.
Yeah, let's hear her side. Let's try to get in contact, innit?
We could try hook her up and see if she wants to get her and have a voice and see, her view of it.
Yeah,
it'd be quite heated, though. I should imagine.
Just let her talk, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
Just let her talk. Don't interrupt it.
No, but you know me, man. Like when I hear something that's just not quiet, like it's not basically your story would have to be 100 airtight. Don't let me pick holes in it, man.
Contact Arsenal and get Thomas Partey. Let's go back to back.
Don't cover the show anyway. Fuck it, it's done. Right, let's go on to the next one. I was gonna do it again. Will Smith.
Oh, this guy.
He's poked his head out again. It's a bit like
he's an idiot.
It's a bit weird.
He's an idiot. It's an idiot.
He done like a 5-minute apology.
He's an idiot.
He sat there and answered questions from the fans.
I just saw the apology. I didn't see no questions from the fans. What was that about?
Like one fan said, did Jada make you do it? Like one Jada, and he actually read it out.
What?
Yeah.
He's a weirdo. And what was his answer?
No, she didn't make me do it. I just everything was foggy and I just got up and That's how he basically said it.
He got up because he rehearsed it before and
first and foremost,
staged.
Would you accept the apology if you was Chris Rock?
What do you mean? He wouldn't have to accept an apology because I'll be clapping back, bruv. What are you talking about?
All right, he said
I'll have to apologise.
He said he reached out to Chris and Chris said he
reached out with a slap.
You know what, right? Will.
Wait. What did Chris Rock say back?
Chris said he weren't ready to talk and he'll reach out when he's ready. And then Will also said
that sounds like some.
Will also said he's upset that he upset Chris Rock's brother because they had a fantastic relationship. Now that's pretty much done. And it's just like, okay. I just
yeah, all right. Get the violins out. Man.
I just
he's a cringy guy, man.
The more he opens his mouth, the more he just looks unstable.
Listen, we're talking from a man who sacrificed his kids, yeah. The Jada and Willow sacrificed, but Jaden
and Willow.
He was kissing his son Jaden on the mouth on multiple interviews. As soon as an interviewer tries to kiss him, a guy tried to kiss him, he slaps him in the face.
Yep, I saw that.
This guy is weird. His first 100 degrees or 70 degrees, that first film where he's
he was in bed with another man,
naked, butt naked. Yeah, this guy, man, he's just done a whole load of the one for me is the kids. Yeah, the kids. Yeah, it's known, man. It's known. Those kids have been passed about, man. It's known.
Okay, can we start a topic of
No. I don't respect him. I don't respect him. I don't respect him at all. And then he won the Oscar for that stage performance.
Yeah, I mean,
and then he done his rituals at the hand in the shirt.
All right, well, yeah.
He saluted rituals. Come on, man. This guy would do anything. He would do. There's nothing that's beyond him. Nothing.
I just
and on top of that, he passed off Matrix and did Wild Wild West. So
yeah, I mean,
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird. And someone said that that I don't know who said this. I don't know who said it, bro.
All right, bro.
No, I don't know. I don't know. No.
Let's
Someone said that Jada looks like RoboCop when the original, when he takes his helmet off. I don't know who said that, bruv.
Oh, bruv. You know what? Nah, I had what's it? Alopecia when I was younger. A little bit at the back of my head. So, I mean,
She didn't have no alopecia. She ain't got it.
it leaves a patch, and it leaves it like as if there was never any hair there.
Yeah.
Like she looks like she's got stubbles on her head.
Yeah.
Like I literally had a circle at the back of my neck.
Yeah.
And it looked like hair was never there.
Yeah.
Like all my the molecules, they just gone.
Yeah.
And I had some cream that I had to put on it, and then it just started coming back like probably about 2 months later.
So someone that had it, and you look at her and you think,
bruv,
because you're in the best place to say it now, man. You're in the best place. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are just, they don't add up. But she suffers, so it comes and goes. Mine came and never came back. And when I had this, I was about 10, 11, I think. Yeah. And I remember going to school. Because I would have been in secondary school. So yeah, it was the early years of secondary. I remember going to school with it, man. And people used to try it. You just have to put them in their place. And it is what it is. But it's like, I don't know with her, man. It's a little bit.
Must have been 8 foot from day, man. So why are they trying it?
See, this is what I'm saying, man. You come to the pod, you eat on camera, and you have the audacity to make comments. See what I mean? Black people. You know, I heard the worst ones, right? And listen, Orlando doesn't do this, but like when I had my other barber, you know, I used to hate. He used to come in, half cut my hair, then start eating curry goat. I'm sitting there, my hair's all messed up. One side of it, what are you doing, man? Just cutting my hair. And this is why, see, I'm doing an advert for Orlando, but fuck it. I advocate Orlando. He gets the job done. There's none of this stopping and eating. And then, you know, like when they turn your head, you can smell the curry goat on the fingertips. It's just like, mate. And this is what I'm saying. Black people, if you got a job, like factor in a lunch break. So like, if you got like, you know what I mean? If you say I'm gonna cut hair from 9 till 12, then I'm not cutting hair between 1 and 12 and 1. Factor in your lunch break.
Wait, but how many times did he cut your hair and he did that?
Bruv, he done it multiple I lost count.
Did you say anything the first time?
Yes, I said, bruv, like, how you got my hair? Just look, come on, like, you ain't got time to eat. Oh, I haven't stopped all day, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes on to something else. And I'm like... And then what I tried to do was come in the morning.
Yeah.
Because I thought, all right, cool. I don't want to be doing this no more. So I'd come when the shop opens. So he'll book me in 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I go down to Maryland, 9 o'clock, bruv. Shop ain't even open. Black people. If you got a business and it starts at 9, you should be in the shop at 8:30, opening up. And then I'd be standing outside for half an hour, waiting. And then,
Wait. Why do barbers do that, though?
This is what I'm saying.
They do that.
And then you're like...
That's why I stopped going to barbers.
And then he comes and he's looking at you like, you inconvenience him. He's like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm just giving you money. You're inconveniencing me. Like how? I've had to find parking in Stratford. I need to walk around to find out that your shop's not even open. Fucking dick. And the one time I turned up late, right, because I deliberately did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting for you. Like, wait, hold on. Wait. That's why I didn't go back after that. Fuck you, innit? And like when I went with Orlando there, a week later I see my barber, innit?
Yeah.
And this was like after the first lockdown. So my sister had a little party for her daughter, and I didn't realise, I think his baby mums must live like next door or somewhere 2 doors down.
Yeah.
And he seen me come out the house and my trim was fresh. So he's like, oh, you right? Yeah, cool. I go, oh, you get your haircut? Yeah, man. I'm not coming back to you. Don't do that. Turn up on time and don't eat while cutting people's hair. That's why, you know what? Go to Orlando, people. He don't do that. You get the Orlando Magic experience. See, look, I just done that ad. See, look at that, man. Crazy. But yeah, we've gone from Will Smith to cutting hair.
Yeah.
Right. How do I feel about the apology?
Wait, can I just say, but just before, back on the alopecia thing,
Yeah.
I was just going to say, it's funny that there was a alopecia advert that was going on during the Oscars at that time. Yeah? All right.
Jada paid them,
Okay.
man.
All right.
She paid them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, if I'm Chris Rock, the thing is that Chris is in a funny place because he could go and accept the apology, or, I mean, what he should have done, see, it's
He
crazy.
should have clapped back. That's what he should have
But
done.
I got why he didn't. That's the crazy thing.
I got why he didn't either, because it was staged. But,
All right, let's forget about the stage thing.
all right.
Let's put that to the side.
I'm happy to put that to a side.
And let's just focus on
we can
that.
roll with this.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Right? If someone walks up to you,
Yeah.
you're established. You've been doing the Oscars I think he's done Oscars like 4 times. Like they love him.
Yeah.
So now, someone comes up there and slaps you. At that point in your head now, I can imagine Chris is thinking about the bag. What do you do?
What do you mean? You got attacked first. See, it's your right. You have a right. You have an open window, of probably about 5 seconds to retaliate. Any later than that, then I mean, you got some explaining to do.
He could have done what the wrestlers do. You see, when like Triple H, he used to like bluff out Stone Cold, and he'll come in and give him a few digs. Then Triple H will just run off down the thing holding his head, and then come back later on and just back him up. Like, he could have done that.
No, you can't do that.
No, but what he could have done,
you can't do that.
What he should have done was,
You can't do that. You got that 5 second window.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know what he should have done? I've got it now. See, I've got it. He should have just let him hit him, and he should have just took it. And it would be like, and then when he gets up to give his speech, just run over there. That would have been awesome. I would have backed it. He should have just just beat him up. It would have been great. It would have been great.
See, all right. If we're talking about, let's forget that this is staged.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So the way I see it is that Will Smith's gone over, slapped him.
Yep.
And then Chris Rock has looked at the size of Will Smith compared to himself.
And he got shook.
Yes. And thought, yeah.
But he would have had other people there that would have backed it. Chris, he would have had people there backing him.
Yeah, but he's probably thinking, all right, if I slap him back, he's gonna do something else to me. I think that's probably gone through. If it was real, that's gone through his brain. That's his thinking. He got shook.
Yeah.
He didn't want the beef. He's not on beef anyway.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like he's on beef anyway.
He's not.
Look at the size of him. He ain't on nothing. Yeah.
Man's like, he ain't on none. You know what? Nah, see, this is the thing. He done it to the right person.
Of course.
Like anyone else. I think even Denzel Washington, even if he done it to him, Denzel would have just gone ham on him.
Yeah, of course, man.
I just don't. That apology is so flaky, man.
Even Kevin Hart wouldn't have had that.
No, I don't think he would have.
He wouldn't have.
No,
he wouldn't have had that.
I think he might have tried.
But then the thing is that with Kevin Hart, if that happened to him, you'd expect him.
He's got goons though. Yeah, he's got goons.
You expect him.
Yeah.
If he didn't retaliate, you'd be like, "Wow, Kevin Hart just allowed it." But I think the majority of people are like, "Oh yeah, well, they're not even talking about Chris Rock should have hit him back." They've already accepted his size.
So basically, they've accepted he's a pussy. Yeah. Rude boy, don't watch that because if it's on top, you know I got that. Come through with a big baseball bat.
Blood.
Let me go old school.
Blood. Stop rolling away that brother. You don't need him. He's a.
Oh man! Oh god! I don't know. Will? Oh man! You know what? Put the camera down. You're just looking great. Go make a film.
What else did he say? What
he
other
just answered questions like people just asking him, why didn't you apologise to Chris in your speech? And he apologised to Chris's mother because she done an interview and
well, what did she say?
Like basically she was shocked and it's just
yeah, because she didn't have the script.
it's weird, bro. It's weird.
It is. It's very weird, but it's just like, yeah, man. Like, all right. Will Smith, man. He's such a. I've lost so much respect for that guy, man.
You know what? I just think he should go and make a film and be done with it.
How many more films does he need to make?
Just make something because this ain't good. Like him, this apology makes him look crazy.
He is crazy.
He's like, you know, like it's like, what are you doing? Just stop.
Him and Jada, they still together?
Yeah, well, I suppose so.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, we're done with this topic, man.
Yeah.
Fuck Will Smith, man.
And Jada. She's a weirdo as well. Do you know, actually, there's something that she did say. There's an interview with her. And she said that her grandmother or her mother, I can't remember what it was, when she was younger, taught her how to pleasure herself.
Jada says some outlandish stuff, bruv. It's not all of it's true.
She needs, and she said it on a red carpet
she's
show.
Not feeling well
in front of her daughter. Her daughter was there, and they're empowering this. You need to pleasure yourself when you're younger because so you get to know yourself. She's a witch, bruv. Straight up, she's a witch. She is. She's a witch.
I got no words, bruv. No words. No words.
It's like them Black Lives Matters owners. She with them.
Right, we're going to move on to the next topic. Now, we're going to do one that you put in, bruv. This one's a bit crazy. So I'm going to play the clip.
All right, go on.
All right, you ready? So here's the new topic. Here we go. This is a clip. And I'm going to play it.
And on your 40th birthday, you set yourself a challenge, which was that you would sleep with 40 men in one day.
That was my birthday present for myself.
I'm surprised you could walk after that.
A bit of a sore back, but no, it's fine.
And did you afterwards think, you know, what am I doing?
No.
No.
I had the most fantastic day. Afterwards, me and husband sat there then, having a drink all night.
That was wow. Wow.
Now,
wow. Like,
I mean,
wow. Nah.
I mean,
what can you say to that?
her husband's a mug, first and foremost. like,
what can you say to that?
It's I mean, it's her birthday, isn't it? Like, if that's what she wants to do.
For her 40th birthday.
It's your birthday. You don't have to do nothing.
Well, I'm not sure what she was doing, but
Well, she said her back was sore, so she probably weren't doing nothing. She's probably just lying there taking it.
but the thing is, how do you organise that? Well, no, this is the problem, right? The problem is, it's easy for her to organise that. That's the issue. Yeah, because listen, if she said she's 40, she put up a post on the internet. She said she's 40 years old. I need 40 mans
to go true.
Yeah. Right? She'll probably have maybe about 400 mans replying back. She put that out on social media. There'll be 400.
Could you imagine if Mandem did that?
You'll have to cut it down. You know,
it's my 40th birthday. I want 40 women to sleep with.
Well, unfortunately, there's too many. But I'm gonna take the first 40, and then maybe when I'm 50, then the next ones. Yeah, that's how you know. Right? At the moment, I don't care what you're saying or what anyone's saying. Obviously, end times is here.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. And these are the behaviours that are going to get you fast-tracked to the lake of fire. They are.
Man said fast track, Fast tracked.
They are.
That lake.
Listen, that is all sorts of abomination. How can you do that? And you're married as well. You've broken vows.
Well, if he sanctioned it.
Her husband.
He sanctioned it.
That's adultery in the worst way.
He sanctioned it, bro.
Yeah, but that's bad, man.
It's bad, but he sanctioned it.
Yeah, but how can you even look at your wife to know that that's what... No.
Some men, it's cuckold,
there's no respect.
Cuckold, bruv.
What's that again?
Basically, where the husband will sit and watch.
Oh, man.
That's
weird, man.
just like...
It's weird. I've had one girl that back in the day I used to know, and one night, she called me and she said, "Oh, yeah, like would you like to come true, like, and all that?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, of course." She said, "Oh, yeah, but my man's gonna be there and that, but he'll watch us." I said, "Yeah, nah, I'm good.
So wait, hold on. You came true knowing that she had a man.
No. Well, I knew her man.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, she wanted you to come true. If
there was always something between us. You know what I mean? There was always something between us. Anyway.
I love it. I'm not always there when you call. I'm not always on time.
And I think after they ended and then we tried.
Yeah, but
it was it was done and nothing really materialized after that. But there was always something there, and I thought, okay, yeah, I'm a guy. She's attractive. Obviously, I'm gonna say yeah. But when she put that added bit in there, I was like,
people are always looking for
why would I do that?
Extra high. So people are bored of the norm.
But is that I don't know, is that a drug thing? Like, what is that?
Well, it's a bit like
I know it's demonic anyway.
It's a bit like rich people, for instance. Rich people are like the elites. They do crazy stuff that you wouldn't even think in your wildest dreams. Yeah. Because they're simply bored of the norm. So they do things like, I don't know, you ever seen that film Indecent Proposal?
Yeah.
Where the guy's offering the guy 1 million to sleep with his wife. It's just like, they do things like that. And it's just like, they're offering you life-changing money, but you're always going to have that in your head that, well, how we got here was because my wife basically put out to someone else.
And then there's going to be an argument.
It's going to be constant argument.
Yeah, down the road. And, and the phone might ring and you're probably thinking, it's the guy. He probably wants another proposal and that. And you probably start arguing, who was that? And she'll be like, there's no one. Like, what do you mean there's no one? Tell me. You know what I was watching the other day?
It was crazy. We was watching this thing on ITV2. And you know, it's ITV2 junk TV. Basically, this woman,
when you're bored.
Yeah, she was reviewing sex work.
Yeah.
And she set up an account and she was going to be a sex, well, it's like, it's not even an escort. It's in the sex industry, but like, she was basically, I forgot, she's a girl from The Only Way is Essex, I think. And she was basically giving an insight into what it's like.
Is that Olivia?
Yes.
It came on after Love Island.
I
saw one episode.
One guy texted her.
Yeah.
And said, I want you to basically come to the room. I'm not going to touch you. Obviously, you get naked.
Yeah.
And I want you to basically go to the toilet in my mouth.
Okay.
And she said this, and I remember looking because, like,
Lake of Fire, man. Lake of
we
Fire.
were sitting. I was sitting doing some work, and you know when you hear it, and I was like, I'm typing away. I'm like, what the fuck is this on it? Because the thing that we had the TV on in the background, but I weren't watching. I was typing.
Yeah.
And I actually stopped because I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Or what's going in my brain now?
Oh my God.
And like there is, and this is in the UK. Like there are people in London that will pay a lot of money to be doing stuff like that.
That's mad though, man. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people who's struggling to make money. Struggling.
Why do you think they do that?
Struggling to make money. But yet you've got people out there who have got a lot of money and they want to do things like that.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
Well, it's they get off on it. They got a lot of money. They know this girl wants money, so they get off on it. It's all about control, but on different scales. You know, it's like, I know what I would do if I had a lot of money, and it won't be that.
Yeah, but what's your achievements going to be when you get older? When you got grandkids and like, you know,
Like some girl shat in my mouth.
I used to pay them, like, you know, like to do that. And like, how can you be proud of yourself for doing that in life? In life, you live life, yeah. And a lot of people, obviously, they don't believe that there's anything that happens afterwards, or there's not going to be no consequences or no judgment or anything. The majority of people, they don't believe anything of that sort of that's going to happen. So it's YOLO, pretty much.
Yep.
You only live once. Yeah.
So do everything.
Do it. You know, do the maximum. I can't stand it when people say that. Like, live your best life right now. Do what you.
I get it. I mean,
from a spiritual.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
but I also get, because I do think you can't spend your life worrying all the time. Like, for instance, let's put it on a very basic level.
You can't spend your life worrying all the time, but the media makes you worry all the time.
Well, that's how
or makes the average person worry all the time.
The millennials.
Yeah.
The way I look at it, we do it on a basic level. Forget these rich guys. Let's do it on a basic level.
Yeah.
If you break down the human existence, let's take us for instance. We grow up. Best part of life, really and truthfully, was probably from the ages of, let's say, 0 right through till about when shit got real, adulthood. So let's say 21.
Yeah.
I had the best time of my life. I was doing stuff, playing out from fucking 8, 9, doing whatever, not a care in the world.
Yeah.
Right? Then you get to adulthood, where things get a little bit serious. There's a bit more accountability. Mm-hmm. Then you get a career. Mm-hmm. In between then, you have holidays. Now, if you work for yourself, you're working, you've got to factor in your own holidays, because when you have a holiday, you don't get paid.
Yeah.
Right? If you're not working for yourself, you've got standard, 4 weeks, 5 weeks holiday.
Yeah.
Right? So you got 5 weeks of 365 days a year, 52 weeks in a year. You've only got 5 weeks to live your best life. So you're working the rest of your time till you're 65. That does sound bland.
That's a horrible way to look at it.
This is what I'm saying though. It sounds so when people say YOLO, live your best life or do things for now. I kind of get it, and I think to myself, okay, but then there's limits with that because YOLO doesn't mean
that's the problem.
YOLO doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy and go and do some next thing. My YOLO is, I don't know. What is my YOLO? I don't even have a YOLO no more. My YOLO died when I stopped going out, to be honest with you. But my YOLO would normally be, yeah, bruv, we're going carnival, then we're going raving afterwards. Fuck it. Yeah, YOLO. Let's do it. Yeah. Draw loads of girls. That's it. Yeah. That's YOLO. Let's go on holiday. YOLO. Yeah. Now, that's redundant, what I've just said. The people are looking at you, is that what you do? That's just a Tuesday.
That's true.
That's a Tuesday. Like, we're doing this, and this.
We're adding stuff in on top of that on the Tuesday as well. You know?
You're old.
What, you've never pooed in someone's mouth before?
No.
Huh? What? You're weird.
But it's crazy. It's like, so now the youngsters are looking to continuously top it. And remember, they live in an era now where everything is now. And
everything is on camera.
There you go.
Everything is filmed.
Everything's filmed. Everything's now. Everything's on demand.
It's like people posting up on the social medias, their holidays, like in quick snaps and that and everything. Like they've got to show where they went on like with all these, people going to festivals, living their best lives, getting drunk and all sorts and everything. But all of that is recorded, bro. All of that's documented. It's there. That's, you doing all that silliness back then. When you get older, you're going to look back and you're going to be like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did the silliness, but are you going to mature? Are you going to grow from it? What are you going to teach the youngsters when they're younger? Well, when they're growing up as well, what are the examples that you want to leave for them when they look back at your stuff, the things that you've done? Do you know what I mean? All of that you got to take into factor, and people don't think of those things.
They don't. It's just crazy. It's just crazy, man.
40 man,
She put a lot of mileage on that pussy, bro. Look where I go with that, man. I'm just so fucking disgusted, innit? Look where I go with that. She put a lot of mileage on that pussy, bro.
Oh, my gosh.
I'd be pissed. Right, from one sicko to another. Let's get it, man. Billionaire Peter Nygaard, is it? Offered $100 to black women DNA stem cell eggs and embryos on TV. I saw this, right, going around before it was put in the group. Musa put it in the group, but I saw it. It's an old white guy talking to, like, I think 3 black women.
Yeah.
And he's basically saying, look, man, give me your eggs. I'll give you $100. That's all you think of us.
Yeah.
$100, which is roughly 50 quid, maybe £62 something.
Well, they were very,
pounds,
very welcoming from the looks in their faces.
Was that video on you?
Nah, it's been around for a bit. Well, it would have been about, what, 50 quid in our money?
It was
$100.
not that much.
$100 is not a lot.
That wasn't really old, like the 80s, was it?
Nah, it's what? The $100, either way, right, when the pound was strong, either way, the $100 is about 55 quid English money. Now, when you think about that, to do what he wants, what he's asking, is that how much any part of your body's worth? You know what I mean? 50 quid.
It's mad.
Like,
but it's mad that they were all right with it.
Let me break.
That was sad. Not even mad. That was the sad thing about it. That they were happy to do it. They were happy to go with it. Listening to what he was saying as well. But yeah, there's, like you said, man, there was no currency.
Right, okay. So because the pound is terrible right now, $100 in pound sterling is £82.75. That's how much they're selling this.
Well, was it multiple times for each one or just the once?
Well, we don't know. But I mean, either or, it's like, really?
Or either or, they're letting the bodies be used.
I just think if any of them went through with that,
yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, we're in this area, you can't tell women what to do with their body, fine, whatever, okay. But you're letting this man basically just look at you as a piece of stock, livestock that I can just buy because I'm rich.
Pretty much. They probably even bow down to him.
It's just a bit sick. It's a bit sick.
It's sad.
But these are the times we live in. These are the times we live in, and these people, they're just like I said, no knowledge of self.
Well, they don't know their value. They don't know themselves. If they did know themselves, I've said it multiple times. If they picked up a Bible and actually studied it, they would understand where they came from and who they are. But
it's no knowledge of self.
Nothing.
They don't have knowledge of self. They don't believe in themselves. They don't. It's like you're a slave to the money.
Well, Yahusha said that you can't serve two masters.
Well, this is true. And I think, but I just think when you look at that, it's just like he offered $100. He's a billionaire.
Not even what, 1,000 or 5,000. I'll give you 5,000 or 10,000, 10 grand. The look on their faces, yeah, and I don't think it's acceptable anyway. But the look on their faces, if he was saying 10 grand, I can understand the look on their faces. Yeah. But he was saying $100. So I couldn't, the look on their faces, I just couldn't get it. I couldn't get what was so interesting, what was so...
You got this old white guy who looks like he's on death's door anyway.
What was the appeal, is the word. What was the appeal?
$82. Couldn't even buy a pair of trainers for me. £82.
I just think he's a dirty old man that wanted to, you know.
Well, you can't even say dirty because he didn't really want them. If he said $100 to sleep with you.
So how would it worked?
I suppose it works the same way they do. What do you call it? What do you call? Is it when they freeze their eggs or something in it?
IVF.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, isn't it?
So he's not going to sleep with them.
Well, no, he just wants their eggs.
He wants the eggs.
So he don't want to sleep with them.
That's even worse. It's even no. I don't know if it's worse or bad. But.
$100 would have been okay. Maybe
not even that. $100.
He's taking body parts, bro. He's taking parts.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, but it's what I find crazy. But what I find crazy is right now in history, the white man has always come in and seen something of black people and taken it and sold it for a hell of a lot more. He's just identified something that's very valuable.
The Queen hasn't sold jewelry, has she?
No, I don't think so. No.
Said that they take it from black people and
this is what I'm saying.
Sell it for a lot more.
Yeah.
But she's kept
she's kept hers, but
okay. No, I'm just I thought maybe she sold them now. No. Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you is,
I'll give them back. In
history,
at least.
We know that's what they do. Now it's like, well, we've conquered all the parts. We've totally decimated Africa. So now we're going to actually look at them, their DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, their DNA, because we age different.
Well, they want the melanin.
We age different.
Yeah.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
We do. And that's not a slight at white people. It's not. We age different. You look at old white people and old black people, the age difference. You look at a 66-year-old white woman and a 66-year-old black woman, different. Age different. Right? And that's just genetics. Now, he's the first one that's just probably been caught out there saying something like this.
Yeah.
But he's already identified, I got all this money, I'm going to die soon. Because he looks old and fragile.
Yeah.
Let me spend some of this money trying to figure out some shit.
How to live longer.
Maybe live longer, maybe carry on his legacy. And, you know, these people are always on some next shit that we don't know about.
Well, they got too much money for.
And this is it. And it's like, even they see our worth. And that's shocking that if any of them did accept that, because I don't know whether they accepted it or not, they don't see their worth.
They look like they...
Them being there in the first place.
They look like they would take a tenner.
Shit.
They did. Their facial expressions was like, yeah, this is really great. Like, this man, whatever he's saying is marvelous. Like, you know, they looked at him like he was something superiorly great. Like, I just don't get it.
They don't know their worth, man.
Yeah.
They don't know their worth. And it's a shame. And I hope this isn't a thing of where it's going to be a regular thing.
Yeah.
Because there is an argument to be had there.
Well,
if I'm white, I'm having an argument about that, thinking, well, I could actually... Because they're already into cloning.
Well, it's a bit like the film Get Out, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is, let's say, for instance, they wanted to build the complete person. You could actually do that.
Well, they do a lot of cloning as is.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
Look at Joe Biden.
Yeah. Well, what happened to where the fuck's Kamala Harris, man? Where is she?
Who is she?
She just disappeared off the face of the earth. Where is she?
I don't know, man. Well, you see,
we all celebrated.
How many Joe Bidens there are? There's like what?
Sleepy Joe.
About 4 of them. There was one of them. I'll show you a video.
Did you see what Trump did to his ex-wife?
No, what did he do?
His ex-wife died and he buried her like on his favourite golf course. I think at hole number 18.
He sacrificed his ex-wife.
I don't know what he did.
Oh, so it can be the next president again. He's going to be president after.
Are people taking it a bit of a like he's an up yours to his ex-wife because he just did
he buried her where?
At the golf course.
On the
I
golf
think at
course?
hole number 18 or something like that. Yeah, he done something crazy.
That is some
let me
sick
check it. Hold on, wait.
type of ritual.
Wait,
man.
hold on, wait.
These men are into their rituals anyway, man. That's some sick type of ritual there.
Donald Trump. Hold on.
Buried her on the golf course. Is that where she wanted to be buried?
Hold on. Where did he bury her?
So he sacrificed her.
Yeah.
And then so it could be the next president again. And then he did what? That is some sick. These people are just evil, man.
Donald Trump attends his ex-wife's funeral. Yeah, he done something, man. It was crazy. What did he do? Donald Trump ex-wife. Burial. Yeah, I need to find it. I was reading it the other day. Life never changes. Trump's final resting place is a tax shelter. Why Donald Trump buried ex-wife? He buried her at a golf course.
Wow. Wow. Really?
There was formal. Here we are. So look, this is the Daily Express. This is a joke. Hold on. Ivana Trump's final resting place at Donald Trump's golf course sparks outrage. Yeah, the final resting place at golf course. The former wife of Donald Trump has been buried near the first tee. Oh shit! Not even hole 18. At Trump's National Golf.
What's the first tee?
The first hole bit. Innit?
Wow. So when he plays golf, she's always gonna be what? What's his wife's name now?
Ivana Trump.
Are they both got the same name?
I think you know what? No, she's Ivanka.
Yeah.
No, hold on, wait, hold on. Ivana Trump's, yeah, she's Ivana. And I think his wife now...
Who used to be a man.
Donald Trump arrives, funeral. Hold on. Donald Trump's wife.
That's mad, man.
Melania. Yeah, she's Melania.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
Melania Trump.
But Sleepy Joe, man, he's... The other day, he... one of the Joe Bidens, he was constantly blinking. Yeah, constantly, and his eyes were all black and that. Yeah,
Joe's gonna die, man.
And then the other cloned Joe Biden came out. It was a video, you could see it. His eyes are just open wide, and he doesn't blink at all. Like he just doesn't blink at all, and you could see. Yeah, that they were two different clones of
Sleepy
him.
Joe, man. Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe was a wakey Joe. His eyes were way wakey open. He's a liar as well, anyway.
Well, you know what?
I can't say second worst president. There's Bush, there's Clinton, and the worst one is Obama.
No, he's not the worst one. No, he's not. No, he's not.
He is.
I'm not listening. Stop it,
fake,
man. Leave him alone.
He's a fake.
We got to back our black people regardless.
Listen, man.
Just back
regardless,
him. Back
he's
him.
the worst president. He sold out black people.
You don't know what he did.
Barry Soetoro. Okay. All right, Barry.
We're going to the next topic.
And Michael.
Yeah.
And Michael. My show, man.
So, I'm going to pick a fight with the Beehive now. What do we call it? Bayhive or Beehive? What is it?
I think they're called the Beehive.
The Beehive, right. Now, Beyonce's album. We're not a music podcast, by the way, but Beyonce's album came out 2 weeks ago. And I don't know why I turned it on. I think, no, you know what it was? I wanted something to listen to. I was just sitting at my desk and I was like, fuck it, I'll listen to Beyonce. It's a new album, why not? And I thought I was going to press skip anyway. Because she normally has like one or two kind of like bangers. And then the rest is just...
Yeah.
And the bangers are usually the ones that are not released.
Yeah.
The album songs.
Yeah.
First song, I'm like, okay, all right, okay, you've got me, I'm listening. It's a dance album, I like this, all right. I think 15 songs or something later, I don't know. I'm still listening, I'm still in. I'm like, this is, and I'm nodding my head. And I'm like, all right, now I've got to put it on the HomePod to listen to it properly now, because I had it with the AirPods. Blasted the music out. I'm like, this is... Yeah. So, there's a tune on there called Heated. I love it, man. Absolutely love it. She says the word, I'm going to spaz out. So, obviously now, the woke disabled people.
Did someone else say that?
Lizzo.
Yeah.
Lizzo said it and she changed it.
Yeah.
The woke disabled people decided to say it's offensive and it needs to be changed. So Beyonce just thought, just change it. I can't be bothered with this.
Yeah.
My issue is though, the Beehive is supposed to be infamous. Like everybody's scared of them.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing nothing about it? Why? I'm a member now, so I'm with the beef. I want it. I'm actually on my platform saying to disabled people, chill. Like, because I know a lot of you say the N-word. I know you've done it. I know you've done it when you're driving, you know, or you see a black man running for a bus. Look at him with his legs. Like, I know you're doing it. I know you're saying the N-word, right? So, spaz wasn't used to be derogatory towards disabled people. It wasn't. We all used to say as young, I'm going to spaz out, man. Fuck this. Like, you know what I mean? We've all said it. There you go. See, look. Someone's got someone else spaz out.
Yeah, but I think even like back in the day when we were younger and you say that, I don't think anyone's ever thought that, you know, this is, you know, I'm saying this because, you know, I've never even put the two together.
No. But obviously they're saying, you know, it's offensive and da. So she changed it. Okay, kudos to her. She changed it. Whatever. My issues with her fans. And I'm going to keep going at you lot, man. You all act like you're, you know, this crazy fan. Like, where are you now? When it needs to be done, you should be backing her saying, this tune's a banger, don't change it.
So what did they do to Kanye West when he done that? Oh, no, that was against, what's her name?
Who? Taylor Swift?
Yeah. Well, that's more about her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
And it's just, what are you doing?
Do you know what? Beyonce though, she's nasty, man. As in, you know that no. As in,
Like what?
there was a Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He cheated on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the girl that the woman that he cheated with.
Yeah.
You know
Becky with the good hair.
She died.
Did she?
Yeah.
When?
Look at it. Look it up.
What was the woman's name?
I don't know what her name was, but she died
What did she die of?
soon after. Not too long after.
Do we even know I don't think the woman even came out.
Listen, they got it, man. Look at it, man.
It's a gun.
Hold on. Let me find it.
All right, so where are you going with this though, bruv?
What do you mean? She has something to do with that.
How?
What do you mean how?
How?
She's got this beehive, hasn't she?
The Beehive didn't do nothing to them, that woman.
I'm just saying, man. Hold on.
So wait, you just find out these outlandish quotes?
No, listen. Let's find it. Listen, I'm not throwing out
I'm
outlandish
a Beehive member, bruv. Like, you need to really come with some
Easy.
facts right now. I'm looking at you funny, bruh. I'm looking at you funny, man. It's the Beehive. I'm going to change it as well. You're not bees, man. Like, you couldn't even back it. It's Beehive now. We'll name it after our queen. I'm going for them today, man. I'm not having it. Like, how you let her change the song? Why? Have you heard the album, bruv?
Nah. Do you know what? The only song I've heard is
Break the Soul.
the
That's the weakest one.
No. But the thing is that I don't like the name of the title, obviously because of the title. Obviously, the song doesn't say. The song adds more in before you can't break. You know.
Yeah.
But the title is wrong. They shouldn't put the title out. But the problem I have with that song is that it gets played a lot and it is quite catchy.
Yeah, but that's the whole point.
Yeah, but
that's not even the best song. In fact, that's probably the worst song on the album.
listen, demonic words are powerful, you know. So people saying that means they want their soul to be broken.
Yeah.
It is powerful. Words are powerful, you know.
It's Beyonce though.
That's why English, when you put words together, you're spelling because you're casting spells with the words.
Bruv, sometimes you just reach, you know.
I'm not reaching, man.
I'm just saying.
Some words have double meanings, you know that?
Yeah, I know. Like love. Yeah, I know.
Or good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good morning.
Okay.
What do you do at a funeral? You're mourning the dead.
But but you could say the same with spaz, bruv. It's all in context.
What are you gonna do on the weekend?
Okay, think about this.
You know,
I'm gonna
you're
spaz out.
You're weakened.
No?
You're weakened.
I'm gonna spaz out now. That means I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna flip it. You're a spastic.
No, that's
derogatory
that's
now.
derogatory.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%. No, but I'm not saying. I never said anything about the spazzing.
No,
out,
but what I'm
so.
saying to you is, I'm
Yeah.
just using that as an example because that's the topic we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying everything is in context. So you're saying good morning. That's reaching, bruv. Come on.
What are you talking about,
That's
man?
reaching. Oh, what do you do every night? You morning.
Well, I mean, a lot of the words that you use, like some of the words that you use
Like
are
what?
to do
Tell
with
me.
death.
Tell me.
Like, are you awake? You know, you woke up.
Okay, are you
Awake.
awake?
Awake is after a funeral.
In context. All in contents.
Same word.
So I call you and say,
word.
brother, you awake?
It's the same word.
If I call you
Same
and I
word.
say, brother, you awake?
Yeah.
I've changed the whole meaning.
Yeah, but if I speak, then why are you asking me?
Because, you could speak, like you just pick up the phone, innit?
Oh, yeah, true.
Brother, you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you
And,
ready?
and you lie. Cause
Good
you're-
morning, bro. Are you awake? See, look, I've just changed the whole content.
No, you talked about two things in a
I
funeral.
changed the content. You're fucking weirdo. I just changed. Look, let's get back to Beyonce. All right? I'm tired of you in this good morning.
Well, it's not really good morning. I try to say grand rising there.
Okay, all right.
It's better, isn't it? Grand rising.
Not
What
particularly.
do you mean grand rising? Like grand rising.
Hell low.
Yeah, there you go. See, you're with me now, man. You
I'm
get
not.
it. You get
I'm
it.
just
No, you get
taking the
it. No, you
piss.
get it now. You get it. You're
Hell
with me.
low.
You get you get me.
Hell low.
Yeah. Because where is it? It's low,
we
isn't
don't
it?
know. Is it really low though?
Listen,
Is it in the depths?
wherever it is?
Isn't this hell?
I'm not
what we're
looking.
in?
I'm not looking to go there.
I reckon we're here.
No,
We're
no.
here.
You got Sheol, which is the waiting place, which is the of torment.
Yeah.
which is hell. But then you got the lake of fire, which is prepared
But
for
basically, you're not coming back.
your soul is getting destroyed.
Damnation.
Your soul.
That's it.
That's it. You're done. You're done out here.
It's crazy, man.
There's a lot of people that's going to the lake.
It's crazy.
There's more people going to the lake than there's more people that's going.
That's believable. That is believable. I believe that.
That's sad though.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is. It is sad because I think a lot of people, I think most people, if they really got the truth and they really understood it, they wouldn't put themselves in that position.
Yeah, but then a lot of it, the problem is a lot of it is faith. And a lot of it is once you get part, it's more, see, the old school people, they know, right? The millennials don't.
And
this is the problem. This is the problem. And this is where it gets real because it's like, at this point now, unless your family is willing to really pull it in you as you're growing up, which people are having kids younger and younger these days. So that teaching's going.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard.
Well, they're having kids younger and younger these days because they've got more access to sex.
More access to sex and more benefits by having children or doing stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So, yeah, it's a tough one. But also, like I said, back in the day, things used to happen and you'd see it. I'm not talking like I'm talking back in the day.
Yeah.
Whereas now, things happen, but people don't even necessarily believe it or it's not clear in your face. So that's why people don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. And it's always going to be the issue, unfortunately.
And we're in a society where bad is good and good is bad. Like, for example, I'll give an example. This is not totally like what it is, but like wrestlers, yeah, like the heels started to be the good guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people love to watch the heels, like the baby faces.
Yeah, they're dead.
Were boring. Like people didn't want, you know.
You want someone with a bit of attitude, man.
Yeah. But this is where the whole thing started to change. I'm not saying that's where it started.
Yeah.
But we're in an acceptance society right now where the things that you thought were bad before are now the good things, and the things that were good, you shouldn't say that. Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. But no. But you know, these were the traditions.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
It's hard. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. And I feel sorry for people out there because not everyone's going to have access to this information, even though it's there and ready available. Not everyone's willing to listen or have access or has faith. Faith plays a big part in like this whole thing. You have to have unwavering faith. I don't even have unwavering faith. Like, and that's just me being real. You know what I mean? I know certain things, but I question everything. And I'm in a different space. But like these youngsters, you know, they're in a generation of now.
Yeah.
Everything is now. So if I don't see it, I don't believe it.
Yeah. I'd say for me though, I think since I've had faith and since my faith has always been growing and growing and growing, I could see the Most High working in my life, like changing things and you know, and things that I didn't feel would happen for me, you know, like kids for one. I got to a point where I didn't think I was going to have any kids. I'm in a blessed position right now. You know, he's showing me that he's working, you know, and I'm being as obedient as I can.
Yeah.
As obedient as I can. And yeah, I'm, you know, my faith grows and grows and grows more and more every day. I pray, you know, I stay as close to him as possible, and I see these things happening, and I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, giving thanks every day. But it does take, it's not easy to get to a place of having faith.
No, it's not.
It's not easy, especially in the world that we live in.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
That's
in the
it.
world that we live in.
It's not, and a lot of people are gonna struggle, and that's why a lot of people will end up in the lake. It just is what it is, man. Unfortunately, not everybody can be saved, man.
Not everyone's gonna make it.
You know what, right? Before we go, I got a bone to pick, man. Like, fuck the Bay Hive, innit? Like, you lot are not on it, first and foremost. I'm the original member now, right? That's it. You want beef, you come to me. I will back it. Until then, I don't want to hear a peep. And in the Barbs as well, I don't want to hear nothing from you lot. And the other one, what's the other one? The Cardi. The Barbs is Nikki. And Cardi, what is Cardi? Cardi's got one, the Bardi gang or something. Like, I don't want to hear nothing from you lot, because anytime anything comes around,
Cardi B.
Bruv, I don't know.
It's on her Instagram.
I don't know.
Why didn't she take that picture off?
I don't care.
Why?
Yeah, I'm not engaging with you on this.
Yeah, but it's on her Instagram.
I got a bone to pick with Sony Entertainment. Sony.
Gone.
How is it, right? You have all these millions. You have all these employees. You have all these companies. And you cannot produce enough fucking PlayStations.
Yeah. That's an issue.
Bunch of wankers. Sony, you shit. Apple's better than you anyway. Fuck you, man. Bring back Sega.
Listen, if Apple decide to make a PlayStation themselves,
I'm buying it. You know what? Apple, do it, please. Just rival them and shut them down.
It's a wrap.
Shut them down. Because EA, I think, is leaving FIFA. So, something's happening. FIFA's leaving EA. So, you're not going to have the endorsements on the games no more.
Is it?
It's going to be a bit like Pro Evo.
It's not going to be called FIFA.
It'll be called something else because they lost the deal or something. They're doing something else. So, what I'm saying, I don't know. It's crazy. I was reading.
Pro Evo?
No, that's not going to Pro. Well, Pro Evo's dead in the water now, bruv. No one cares.
Can they still make that?
I think so. It's like PI. What's it called?
Pez, innit?
Yeah, no one cares about that, bruv. Like, it's dead. Just allow it, man. It's a bit like WCW, man. No one cares. ECW, man. No one cares. Right, so Sony.
Yeah.
You've got millions. Right? And I refused, right? The other day, I had 499. I had 500. And I thought, the crazy thing is, I'm not a gamer, but I thought, yeah, I want a PlayStation, man. You know me. Yeah. I want a PlayStation. I'll play it for about a month, then I'll never play it again. But that's my choice. That's my choice, right? I want to give you money, but since the supply, since COVID, we got. Shut up, man. Make the damn console. It's not hard, Sony. You know what? Bring back Sega, man. I'm done with this.
Well, Sony are the ones who done them over.
Yeah, well, they can bring out another, whatever they call it, Dreamcast 2.4 or some shit.
Why don't Sony give them money to come back?
I want Apple to just dead them out of the water.
Yeah.
Apple, make a console, Apple. You know what? I was half tempted to buy the Microsoft thing. The Xbox. They got a new Xbox.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's Microsoft?
It's Microsoft, man.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was tempted and I thought, but I don't like Xbox. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I've always liked Sony.
Yeah.
But Sony are fucking with me. Sort it out. And that's my gripe now, man. I'm done. Bayhive out, man. I'm out of here. You done with this, bruv?
Yeah, I'm Chris Samuels. I'm out. All praises to the Most High Yah. We'll see you next week. And hit us up on the YouTube as well and the Instagram and everything else.
Yep, you know where we are, man. It's the Press Pause Network. My name's John Alexander, official Bayhive member now. We're not doing this Beehive nonsense. Anyone that's a part of this hive, come see me now. I mean, I'm the head guy in charge. I'm him. Yeah, I'm that guy, right? I am Mr. Hive. Come see me. And we're all about, anyone talks to me, I'm a spaz out on them.
J Hive.
Anyway, my name's John Alexander. This is Don't Get Offended on the Press Pause Network. I am out.